yo soy watashi wa nanu ni dosum. I am Chris, and this is Chris in English. And today I want to know what is the strangest word in your language. English has a lot of strange words. We're going to take a look at some of these words today. But I want to know, in your language, what's the weirdest word that you can think about? Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. It's time for some Friday fun, and I'm ready to have some fun with you. I hope everybody's happy. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's healthy as we still find ourselves in the grip of the stupid virus. Lorena in the house. Good to see you, Lorena. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Abdullah, good to see you, sir. Good to see everybody. I hope everybody has plans for a fun Friday. Thank you, Abdullah. Happy Friday to you, too. I hope everybody has plans for a good Friday and a good weekend. I am going to see some family this weekend. Yeah, we have a bit of a family celebration. So I'm going to get to spend some time with my family. Looking forward to it. Of course, we are going to take all of our COVID precautions, wearing our masks, maintaining social distance, and I'll give instead of a hug, I'll give the little elbow bump. You know, the COVID elbow bump. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. Good to see you, too. Our question of the day today, what is the strangest word in your language? So, Mr. Abdullah, do you know the answer to that question? What is the strangest word in Arabic? I don't know. My Arabic sucks. All I can say is gelbi. Gelbi. Hey, I want to take a moment. I want to celebrate a very special man whose birthday would have been today had he not died, but his name is Shel Silverstein, and he's a children's writer. He wrote books for children. He is maybe the second most important children's writer after Dr. Seuss, and there are people who will reverse that order, I'm sure. I'm a Seuss fan. Shel Silverstein wrote books in verse for children. Some of the famous books that he wrote: Where the Sidewalk Ends, I've read it. A Light in the Attic, I've read it. And The Giving Tree, I've read it. Yeah, these are all books that are great for children, but also they're that kind of book that you get to reread as an adult, and you still get stuff from it. Shel Silverstein, he's a great writer. He also wrote songs. In fact, he had a hit song with Johnny Cash. Hello! We got Mom in the house. Hello, Mom. Good to see you. Happy Friday. I hope it's a Friday fun day for you. Shel Silverstein wrote a hit song with country singer Johnny Cash. Pandra! Good to see you, Pandra. Thanks for joining the show today. Johnny Cash had a hit song. It was called A Boy Named Sue. Me and you and a boy named Sue. That's all I really know of that song. I remember hearing it on the radio back in the 70s. Mighty Mighty! Good to see you, Mighty. Happy Friday to you. Me and You and a Boy Named Sue is a song sung by Johnny Cash, but was written by children's writer Shel Silverstein, whose birthday would have been today. Happy birthday, Mr. Shel Silverstein. Thank you so much for the entertainment and education you gave me. If you are interested in learning more about Shel Silverstein, or if you're interested in learning any number of interesting facts, please visit the website, ChrisinEnglish.com. Go to the reading section every day. There are new articles for you to read so that you can learn something interesting and practice your English. ChrisinEnglish.com. Take a look. I hope you do. All right, my friends. I know why you're here. You're not here for Shel Silverstein, as awesome as he is. You are here for the word of the day. You've been very patient. Thank you very much. So I am going to teach you a word that you can use in the English language, and I hope the word isn't too bad. I hope the word isn't too bad. I hope the word doesn't cause you to have bad behavior. Is that a clue? Is that a hint about what our word of the day is? Why, yes! Yes, it is a clue. Because our word of the day today is a noun. It's a noun, and it means immoral or unethical behavior. Our word of the day today is iniquity. Oh, this is a really good word. This is a great word. It's a noun. Iniquity is a noun, and it means immoral, unethical, or just bad behavior. This is a once-a-week word. You'll hear this word about once a week. Pretty common, and a good one to know, iniquity. Here's your spelling. I-N-I-Q-U-I-T-Y. Inequity, immoral or unethical behavior. Some people think that Las Vegas is a city full of iniquity. I think it's just a fun place. Iniquity, immoral or unethical or just bad behavior. Nemo, good to see you, sir. Just in time for the word of the day, iniquity. Iniquity, people are put in jail. People go to jail because of the iniquities they commit. Iniquities, irregular plural. Let's spell it. I-N-I-Q-U-I-T-I-E-S. Iniquities, the plural of iniquity. Here are some synonyms for you. Immoral, unethical, evil, wickedness, vice, and villainy. Now it's your turn. Can you give me a sentence using our word of the day, iniquity, immoral, or unethical behavior? I'm pretty sure you can give me a sentence. You just put it right here. See where I'm pointing? If you write where I'm pointing right now, where my finger is, you can write your sentence there. I'll read it to the world, and you can practice your English with our new vocabulary word, iniquity. Anybody have a sentence for me? I'm waiting. Don't be iniquitous. Pexitorian, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Our word of the day is iniquity, immoral or unethical behavior. That's my iniquity laugh. Yeah, don't worry, it's just a laugh. I'm not an immoral person. I try to be good. I try to be good. Iniquity. That's our word of the day. At any point, if anybody wants to write your word of the day sentence, please do. I'll read it to the world. You will become internet famous. Let's do a little bit of election news. Oh, good question. Abdullah's asking, is the word disparity? That's a great word. Disparity is a noun that talks about how things are different or how different they are. Our word today is iniquity. I-N-I-Q-U-I-T-Y. Iniquity. William is in the house. Oh, I'm so excited because in just a little while, everybody, we are going to get to have the William Sports Report every Friday for Friday Fun Day. We do fun sports with William. We'll be to that in just a moment. Let's do a quick election report. The national polls are unchanged. Joe Biden is leading nationally. He has 51 points to President Trump's 44 points. That's a 6-point spread. Of course, as we've been talking about, the national polls mean very little because that's not how we choose a president here. So let's take a look at one of the swing states. Today, we're going to look at the state of Ohio. Ohio, in my mind, is usually a Republican state. They usually vote for conservatives and Republicans. In fact, in 2016, the state of Ohio voted for President Trump 51 points to 43 points. So you would think that President Trump should win Ohio again. Here's a poll from Fox News from yesterday. Vice President Biden is leading President Trump in Ohio 50 points to 45 points. Here's 2 reasons why this is interesting. One, because the president won Ohio, yeah, we really do think he should win the state again, but he's losing. He's losing by 5 points, and that's telling. Something interesting is happening with the American electorate. Somebody's saying this is iniquity. Iniquity that he won Ohio in the last election? I I don't know. But it looks like he's losing in this election, in Ohio at least. One more reason why this particular poll is interesting. The poll is from Fox News. And Americans will tell you that Fox News is traditionally sympathetic to Republican candidates. Sympathetic. So if a Fox News poll is showing the president losing by 5 points, that's probably not wrong. Unless the vice president is winning by a lot more. Hiya, Aya, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I need to talk to you, Aya. I need more writing from you. And I need to know when your test is. I think your test is soon. I want to know how you do. All right, that is our election report. 2 more things. The president's going to announce his pick for the Supreme Court this coming Saturday. And the first presidential debate will be Tuesday. On Monday and Tuesday, we'll be talking a lot more about that. All right. That's all the work. That's all the business that we have for today, because today's not Friday work day. Today is Friday Fun Day. Let's see if we can. I just called. Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sports, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, the human drama of athletic competition. This is William's wonderful world of sports. Hello, William. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I am so good. Happy Friday. It's great to see you. How was your week?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Everybody's saying hello.
Good. They said
it. There's Apo. Go Padres. Yeah, and then Lorena's there. Oh, so good to see you guys. But yeah, it's not been such a good week for the Padres, but it has been okay. I mean, I can't complain. But
yeah.
Remember what I was talking about last week, that the Padres hadn't clinched a spot in the playoffs, but they could do it at home as the visiting team against the Seattle Mariners, and that is what happened. So officially we are in the playoffs, but then the last 2 games against the Anaheim Angels, or as they like to call themselves, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, it's ridiculous. But we lost 2 games to that team. So it hasn't been too good, but we're in.
But we're in, and that's the important part, right?
Yeah.
That means we get to play tomorrow. We're not dead yet.
Yeah. We need to win 1 more game at least, or have the St. Louis Cardinals lose 1 game, and then we could sew up or clinch or grab or obtain the 4th seed in the playoffs, which would mean we would get a home series in the first round. So,
which is an advantage.
Yes.
Which is usually an advantage. We don't have crowds. We don't have our 10th man. So what's that going to do?
1, you get to sleep in your own bed. That's about it. But you're familiar with the ballpark. You're familiar with your surroundings. So I guess that is the advantage. But yeah, without the home crowd, what's the big deal? And
right.
So, but it would be a big deal for us to be the home team, to play in familiar surroundings in our ballpark, and we know how we're going to get to the stadium and blah, 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 blah. I say we like I'm a part of the team. But,
man.
Yeah, but it's much better. I mean, if we're playing, let's say Miami or St. Louis, they also have to travel and they have to come here, and it's not right down the street. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. But that is the Padres update for now. We're looking good, and getting ready to go to the playoffs. So,
all right, we are all, of course, excited for our Padres.
yes, absolutely. And I'm wearing a very unique hat here, Chris. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
OG, old school.
Yeah, this is a Friar. I talked about the word Friar last week. This is what he looks like. That's our swinging Friar. And I don't know if you could see this. See what that says, Chris?
Kind of. It says, oh, wow. It says opening day. Now, of course, you might not know this, but the screens are reversed. So it said, I had, oh. We were able to read.
So this is the hat that I would have received this year for opening day, but there was no opening day. The fans could not go, and somehow my wife got a hold of this hat. She knows somebody who knows somebody, and I got this beautiful hat. But there has to be 40,000 of these out there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who do you call?
I don't know. But you should call them and see if you can get one, because, I mean, that's one thing to think about. All these giveaways that they had set up for this year are just sitting in a closet somewhere. So
that's true.
Anyway,
if they didn't put a date on them, they might try for next year.
That's true, but they're going to be a couple short because I have my wife has one. So anyway.
Oh, excellent.
That's that. I do want to talk about the world of basketball for a second.
Of course.
So last night I watched the Los Angeles Lakers play the Denver Nuggets. It was a close game, but the Lakers won. And now they are up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals, which is very interesting because the Denver Nuggets, in the first round, they were losing 3-1. And then they won 3 games to win the series. Then they played the Los Angeles Clippers in the second round. They were losing 3-1. Then they won 3 games to win the series. So they are 6-0 in games when facing elimination. So now they're at it again. Could they do it again? I don't know, but that would be crazy.
Maybe they arranged for themselves to lose these first 3 games just because of the stats.
I don't know, but we'll see what happens.
Of course, I was rooting for the Clippers just because of the San Diego connection. But now I guess, purple and gold. I'm not afraid of the purple and gold.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't know that the Clippers used to be the San Diego Clippers. But here's a trivia question for you, Chris.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you know, maybe you don't. There was once a man who was drafted by the San Diego Clippers in basketball and the San Diego Padres in baseball on the same day. Do you know who that man was?
Do I know who that man was? Me, being a San Diego native and a baseball fan, do I know who Tony Gwynn, number 19, is? Is that the question you're asking me?
Yes. It's still unbelievable to me. It's an unbelievable
statistic. It really is. The only similar story I can remember, I guess it was Bo Jackson, who tried, was it baseball and football, or was he a basketball player as well?
Baseball and football. Bo Jackson could have been the best player in either one of those sports. He was absolutely amazing. And then a hip injury took it all away. And that's how fast it can go. Deion Sanders was also a football player. I got someone says Boston Clippers originally. I don't know. I think they were the Buffalo Braves, if I recall correctly, before they moved to San Diego. So I'm not sure about the Boston Clippers. I'm not sure about that. But who knows? Maybe. We've had the San Diego Rockets who left us, and we had the San Diego Conquistadors, which disappeared.
San Diego's a great for sports teams to live.
Yeah. What can you do?
Hey, William, do you have a couple more minutes to play some word games with us today?
Sure. Would you mind if I threw in a sports idiom really quickly?
Oh, please. Absolutely. Talk to me.
I was watching I was watching the news, and they were talking about, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, rest in peace, and the phrase came up, slam dunk. Slam dunk. Which, as you know, slam dunk is when you take the basketball and you put it directly into the basket, which I don't know about you.
I don't do that.
Unless I lower the rim, I can't do that. But it's meant to say a sure thing, because you can't miss that shot, right? So they're talking about a Supreme Court case, which was no slam dunk, but she made it happen. So I thought it was very interesting that we have these expressions. And do you know who coined the phrase slam dunk?
I don't.
His name is Chick Hearn. He was the announcer.
Oh, I should have known that, of course.
And he I'd say invented, but he coined quite a few phrases. So there you go. There's your trivia and a word of the day. So
awesome. Well, that was a slam dunk, William.
There's no slam dunks in this, Chris, but yeah.
Hey, speaking of coining terms,
yes,
I'm gonna read 6 words to you, and I want you to tell me what these 6 words all have in common. They have something very interesting in common. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so here we go. Addiction, uncomfortable, inaudible, cold-blooded, eyeball, and manager. Addiction, uncomfortable, inaudible, cold-blooded, eyeball, and manager.
Is that eyeball a verb or a noun?
It's a noun. It's used as a noun.
It's not going to make a difference for me to come up with a noun. I'm stalling, basically. I have no clue what those are.
All 6 of these words, common words that we use all the time, were first used in a Shakespearean play. The first time we've seen these words, addiction, uncomfortable, inaudible, cold-blooded, eyeball, and manager, the first time these were written that we can find were in a Shakespeare play. So people attribute these words to Shakespeare, even though the truth is they were probably being used by other people at the same time. He's the first guy lucky enough to write them down. So he gets the credit.
Bill Shakespeare.
Those are common words, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And
sure.
I should have guessed that because you sent me the notes of what's going to happen. So
always read the notes, man. Always read the notes.
Notes, Chris. But, 30 minutes ago. I have no memory of what 30 minutes ago. So
I'm going to give you a few more words. I'll give you a clue. All of these words are Shakespearean words. They're not common. These are the Shakespeare words that did not catch on, that we don't use anymore. And I want to see if you can figure out what some of these might mean. Everybody at home, if you're watching this, if you're at home, play along. Write in your answer. I think you can do it. Hi, Lexi. Good to see you, Lex. All right, let's start. Let's start with Kicky Wiki. Yeah, Kicky Wiki. Yeah, it's a hyphenated word. C-I-C-K-I-E hyphen W-I-C-K-I-E. It's a noun. Kicky Wiki.
Does this have something to do with witchcraft or something? Or
oh, good guess. Good guess. A critical or disrespectful wife. A Kicky Wiki.
Is a wife?
A critical or disrespectful wife.
Okay, so only used for female.
Kicky Wiki was used in Shakespeare to describe a wife. We don't use Kicky Wiki anymore. It didn't catch on.
No.
Very unpopular Shakespeare word. How about boggler? Boggler. B-O-G-G-L-E-R. Boggler.
Well, that boggles my mind
It does,
Right
doesn't
now,
it?
you're a boggler because I can't understand what you're saying.
Ooh, ooh. I hope I'm not a boggler. I hope I'm not boggling right now.
Oh, it's all mind-boggling to me. You have to tell me.
Ooh. A boggler is a person who hesitates to act because of fear or doubt. Remember Hamlet? He wanted to kill his uncle, but he didn't want to kill his uncle. He didn't know what to do because he was such a boggler.
I got you. Kind of like
Yeah.
our president at times. It's up to the states. Let the states. It's up to the governors. I don't have anything to do with it. Oh.
It boggles me, that's for sure. Let's do quatch. The
Watch.
adjective quatch. Quatch. Quatch.
Doesn't sound like
Very unpopular word from Shakespeare.
I have no idea.
I haven't been exercising because of coronavirus,
Yeah, of
so
course.
I've become a little bit quatch. I used to be svelte. Now I'm a little bit quatch. A
So
little bit pudgy. We would say pudgy today.
I think pudgy sounds better than quatch. I don't like the word quatch. No wonder it didn't.
Nobody likes the word quatch. That's why we don't use it. That's why it's a little known Shakespearean word. Here's my favorite one. It's a noun. Fox ship. Fox ship. Foxship.
That's easy.
Fox.
Yeah. That's a ship with a bunch of foxes on it. It's a
I,
fox
I,
ship.
I. Yes. Yeah, no. But it's a good
No,
guess.
I know this.
It's a fox ship?
Yeah, I
So
was down at the
you're
bay
telling
in
me
the
that
harbor.
there
I
is
saw
a
a ship full of
Shakespearean
foxes.
play about a boat full of Vulpus Vulpi. That's Latin for fox.
Okay. So what does it mean?
Craftiness, cleverness.
Well, yeah, Sly is a fox. Yeah.
Right. So we still have that idea. We use that idea in modern English, but we don't have that great word, fox ship. But I got to tell you this, William. I admire your fox ship, sir.
Right back at you, Chris.
Well, thank you very much. William, do you have anything else that you wanted to add for today?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No. That's I added everything I wanted to add. I got in my idiom of the week and two different sports. I will mention that the NFL is playing right now, and I'm kind of surprised that it's working. We'll see how far that goes. Since the Chargers left San Diego, I don't have much interest in the sport. My
Rooting interest.
Yeah,
That's a good term. Rooting interest. I have no rooting interest.
I don't care. But the one thing I've been doing for, I don't know, maybe the last 10 years is I go to the San Diego State Aztec football games. I don't know if you, where's my cup? STSU.
This.
And they originally had canceled the season, but now they say they're going to start playing again. But they're destroying the stadium. And their plan, Chris, and this drives me crazy, is to play, get this, they're going to play in Carson, California.
What?
California.
Why would anyone do that?
Well, that's what the Chargers did for Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't understand this. I mean, it doesn't really affect me because they can't have fans in the stadium anyway. So I wouldn't be able to go anyway. But next year, that's the plan, and I don't understand it.
Hi, Nagisa. Hey, we got a request for some NHL. Do you follow any hockey?
Not at all. Not
Yeah,
one single iota.
San Diego has such a small amount of snow.
Morning. Yeah. No, Chris. I'll tell you a quick story. My older brother played hockey, ice hockey at San Diego State University. It's not a it's not a scholarship sport. It's a club sport, and he really very passionate about the game. It's one of the reasons he learned Russian was so that he could yell at the players who were from Russia. And one of his favorite players was Russian, and he wanted to write a sign that says, I love you or whatever, go team. But he said, you have to see it. You have to see it live. It's such a great sport. You can't watch it on TV. Okay, so we went to the Staples Center. We watched the Kings play. And Chris, the score was 0-0. Now they don't do that. Now they have these, they play until someone wins or something. I don't know. But I'm not a big fan.
I don't blame you.
I do know that the NHL is in the finals. I can't tell you who's playing, and I have no rooting interest in that as well. But maybe I'll do some research before next Friday if someone wants me to talk. I'll try to find out who wins the Stanley Cup and why it's called Stanley's Cup, and maybe I'll talk about that next Friday.
That'd be great. I could certainly stand to learn a little bit about some old soccer. All right, hey, that's William. We did a show. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you, and we're gonna see you next Friday. Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to it. Thank you so much, sir. And for everybody else, I want to thank you guys so very much for joining us today with another great show. Thanks to all of you. We talked about Shakespeare words. We talked about some election news. We got a sports report from William. What more? What more could you possibly want from a show where you can practice your English? So until Monday, when we do it all again, please remember, my name is Chris. I love you all. Go away.